Hello, everyone. We're gonna do something a little different today. Um, I have been kind of working in the periphery of a lot of the the BSV association's projects, and that I've had exposure to them and kind of knew what was being worked on, but I haven't actually checked them out. So this stream, I'm just gonna kind of check out the SPV wallet code and kind of with a thought in mind about how both the SPV store in the back end of yours wallet and kind of the base structure for the one-sat ordinals indexer could be more closely aligned with the standards that BSVA is working on. So we're going to dig into this SPV wallet. So my understanding of this, and I could be completely wrong, is that this is basically for you to run either you as an individual or you as a service provider to maintain kind of UTXOs and transaction histories for your trend. So a lot of like what the SPV store does in yours wallet, but at kind of a server level, such that you've got an always online. I guess let me take a step back. When it comes to things like Paymail, so Paymail is a way of addressing users sending payments to users in a peer-to-peer fashion. And by peer-to-peer, I don't mean on a peer-to-peer network. I mean, it's not about if I want to send you a transaction, I don't just broadcast it to any old miner anywhere and let you find out about it by hitting what's on chain or one of the one-sat ordinals indexers or any of the other indexers that are out there. Instead, Paymail facilitates a kind of, if I want to send you a transaction, I send it to a username at a domain. My wallet will go out and communicate with that wallet and will actually deliver that transaction to you. And a lot of what we're doing in the other projects I've worked on are kind of touch on the same concepts, and even have tried to stand up a base interface where something like this could be implemented, but without a standard for what the server side actually would be. And so this SPV wallet, in theory, provides an API which, if this all works, we could stand up and point to. At this point, I really just want to check it out. So we're going to clone this thing and see what it takes to run it. Oops. Let's copy our. Boop. Open folder, SPV wallet. All right. So let's see what we got for instructions on this thing. All right. So we're going to go build. Apologize for the sounds of my dog licking themselves behind us here. It's always a lovely sound. Oh, this is speedy. There we go. All right, we have it. All right, so let's just run. I have no idea what ports, what anything this is going to use. Block headers service. Do I have better instructions here? config example YAML defaults.go. Looks like it's expecting a Redis database. Which I do have one running. That's good. All right, let's see what we got for config in this thing. Okay, it looks like it's got a SQLite database. Looks like I might even have two. Actually, this is probably just a connection, and this is telling it which one to use. Logging. Arc. Oh, you have someone's key built in. I'm seeing a lot of references to port 8080, so I'm going to assume this is running on 8080. I wonder if we have a Swagger or something. Certainly doesn't like something about our header service. Let's pull Postman up over here. Actually, let's first do it this way. Let's go localhost 8080. Okay, it doesn't look like that's serving anything up. But it also definitely looks like it's trying to do something with a block header service. Let me be a little more intentional about reading some instructions here. All right. Config variables. Come to that later. Environment variables. We'll worry about all that later. Okay, it looks like there is a Docker compose, which has everything. So maybe let's just try to be a little more full. All right, we're going to go SQLite for right now. I'm actually going to go with free cache so I don't screw up my Redis. Yes, I want to run it. Oh. Well, there's some feedback. It asks YN, and when I type Y, it wants yes or no. Oh, there's an admin as well. Oh, okay. I was missing a bunch of stuff. SPV1. Yes. Choose a default one. That's fine. Wow, this has got pretty extensive setup. I don't know that I have a domain right now. Let's just use my host name. Expose the service. This is pretty intense. Yes. Okay. I don't know if my domain stuff is going to work like this. But we can try. I want to run everything in the background. Right now, I'm going to say no. Okay. Does that mean everything's running? Let's go to ooh, that's really bright. And also not what I want. Okay. File config.env. Let's see what it set up here. Config. Where did it get that name? Oh, is that? Oh, let's look at our Docker Compose. I might need to put this on a real domain so I can actually figure out how to access it. Like, I'm going to guess if I go to wallet.moraval. Yeah. Okay, so let's stop this and try to figure out, are there better instructions? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, so it has a wallet front end service. It's going to start on port 3002. Got a wallet backend service. It's going to start on 8180. Block header service at 8080. Admin at 3000. All right, so let's just do Docker compose up. I'm not going to do that as a daemon right now. I'm just going to let it all run. Okay. So if I go, let me just actually open up some ports here. Let's delete these. So I want 3003. I want 3002. I want 8080. $81.80. 3000. Got her on raw. Fine. So I notice these are setting up Postgres. The question is this using Postgres? This is using SQLite. That's fine. I guess that just means we have some services running that we're not ever actually going to hit. Oops, so let me pull that Docker Compose back up. Let's start with the wallet front end. So if I go to, that is 3002. Oops, that is the wrong browser, but still, the server is up and running. I'm sure we've got some configuration still screwed up, but that's going. Wallet backend is 8081. This, I'm assuming, is going to be a Swagger or something. We need the right path for it. Lock headers service. That one I know has a Swagger at. Well, we'll come back to it. We're getting 404 still, so that means it is hitting the server. 3000 is the wallet admin. Okay. Definitely have a login page here. And you log in with your xpriv. That's interesting. Is that in here? No. Where did it get that? I saw it create it. Oh, but now we've got tons of other logs. It's not in this config. Oh, it is in this config. Server URL. I guess that's going to be. Oops. That's going to be probably the wallet backend. So 8180. Invalid credentials. So either I'm hitting the wrong server or SPV wallet. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be hitting. Let's try 3003. Still invalid credentials. This does want the xpriv. Okay. Wallet gateway. I don't know what that is, but that's at a socket, not at a port. Oh, no, it is at a port. Oh, maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Let's go 80. That didn't work. So it won't let me use admin ports. Well, let's try this. All right, well, it's not getting me very far. Maybe I should actually reach out to someone from the SPV wallet team and have them walk me through this, because this non-custodial wallet for BS. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay. Quick start. Okay, so here's all our ports. I think we're fine there. And to expose the services on the public domains, you must pay attention to other options. You must enter your chosen domain on which the SPV. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, config. Okay, so in theory, if I go to localhost 3003, I should get. This is not the browser I want to be using. Welcome to the SPV wallet. Okay, we have gotten that far and that works. Then we just have FAQ. Let's go into the key concepts. Actually, I should probably make these a little bigger if I'm going to read them on stream as well. Yeah, I got the general idea. I got the extrapolation. Okay. Argue. Let's go to the guides. That's not helpful. It's cool that you can do it with a mock chain, but that's not. Okay, it looks like this is actually all about, okay, SPV wallet. Quick start. That's what I just did. I keep losing. Okay. Excuse me. So 3003 was which service? That was the SPV wallet itself. I assume that's the API. So let's go back to the admin. Admin is 3000. Okay, and the admin does ask me for a login. So I'm going to guess that this is going to be localhost 3003. And my admin key is going to be this right here. Hey, look at that. Okay. So I can manage my XPubs. I don't know if that's tied to users or not. Access keys. I have paymails, which are our users. Historical trends. Oh, this is my user. Okay. But because I'm a, well, let's try here. So I'm going to go add an XPub. Okay. So let's go, and I'm going to show off here a little. Okay, that is running here. So there's this Bitcoin plugin for Visual Studio Code that Satchmo has created. And I'm just going to go XPriv HD. Let's go to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin. I want to generate an extended private key. And it just created one for me and saved it within my browser environment. So obviously this is not probably, you don't want to save your important keys to VS Code, but as you're developing, it actually is quite handy. All right, so let's add an xpriv and an xpub. So this must be from the context of the get xpub from xpriv. I'm not sure why the remote wallet would be storing your xpriv. I mean, this must be a trusted environment where, I don't know. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should have added me as a new user. Or maybe xpribs are users. Contacts. Okay, so that's going to be other people who I mean, this actually has a lot of really cool ideas here. So it must be that you run this on a individual level of I am one individual running my wallet in the stack. And then I'm going to have different. Oh, I bet you I could have added just xpubs and not xpribs. So let's go back here. So if that's so generate extended public key. Okay. So if I go add xpub and I just put the xpub here. Okay. So you can either run this from a standpoint where you enter a private key and the server derives your xpub, or you can just load the xpub in. So these are different essentially wallet IDs or user IDs or something. So this is how I add a user. So I don't. Okay. I'm going to just throw in a temp file here. Actually, vault. No, it's not called the vault. What is that called? Bitcoin key. Keys. There is somewhere in here where this extension does keep track. Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't update it on this computer. No, it's 27 minutes old. It has been updated. Oh, nope. That's a dev version. That's why. Okay. Never mind what I was trying to show off. Oh, shoot. I've lost my xpriv now. All right. We're going to start fresh. Let's get rid of that. Oops. Don't save. We're going to delete both of. Apparently I can't. Well, maybe I can from within the view. Nope. Okay, so once keys are added to the system, they are added to the system. So I'm just going to add a new one, I guess. Private key. Oops, that's not what I want. I'm going to put in a new file that's just going to be key dev key .txt. Okay. There's the xpriv we're going to play with. I don't know how to get rid of those other ones, and I didn't save the xprivs for the other ones, so I can't actually do anything with them. So let's go Add one more. So what do we got there? 807 and B13. Okay. So this 2BEC, this is the one we're going to look like. I'm guessing this ID is the associated pub key, but who knows? Okay. What is an access key? I'm guessing this is like an API key to be able to access this user interface, but not seeing anything there. Okay, let's see what we can figure out from the other services now that we have a user. Actually, I lied. Let's actually log out here. And okay, from a user, I can log in with an XPRIV or an access key. So let's get the one I just created. And let's try and log in with that one. Okay. So as an admin user, you can create XPub users. And then that XPub user can log in and they can add their own access keys. All right, that's cool. And then an access key is just some preformed thing that looks like it might be fairly generic. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Okay, and from here, you can see my balance. Now, a question is here is, do I have to be running this as do I have to send transactions via PayMail? Or can I load them in some other way somehow? So SPV wallet front end. Let's see what that is. Something went wrong. Reload app. Oh, well, it does look like maybe I stopped running it. Or it crashed. I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, it broke because my Postgres isn't right. You know what? Let me go put this on a clean computer that isn't running anything else, because this is my kind of main dev computer. So let's see if I can go to check. Make sure which computer this is. Oh yeah, we got we got 16 threads and 32 gigs. We should have plenty of space. Oops, shoot. Helps you don't close it. Let's do that again. All right. Let's go back to our GitHub, which apparently I have left. All right, let's clone it again. Hopefully I've got all my keys and everything set up here. Actually, before I do that, okay. Okay, and we're going to open up SPV wallet. Okay. All right. Brand new, fresh box. We're going to stop everything here. I'm going to cut that same key Don't save. Just close everything there. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to create a new file. Dev key dot text. Okay. Start from scratch. Okay, I'm going to use SQLite. I'm going to use free cache. Yes. Yes. Oops. Yes. 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 Define admin xpub. We'll leave it empty and use default 1. What paymail domain? I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to put it anyways. Uncheck and no. I don't. No. Oh, I don't have Docker installed on this computer. Okay, well, this is how it goes. So let me, let's say, let me actually just do SSH check. Okay, so this is running Ubuntu 24.04. So let's say Docker install Ubuntu 24.04. All right. What are we doing here? Updating the registry. All right, I'm just going to say go for it. Keep losing my screen. Okay, that's done. And we're gonna install it. And then there's some methods here to make it so I don't need to sudo this. Postal installation steps for Linux. There we go. Manage Docker as a non-root user. Okay, the group exists. Let's add my user to it. Okay. Log out and back in, or I can just do that. And now let's see if it works. Sweet. All right. I think that's all I got to do. Yeah, we should probably do that. Oops. Okay. So now I should be able to go back to our. I'm going to do all this. Start.sh. SQLite. Free cache. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to use. Yeah, we'll just get a new one. Same one. Look at that. Boom. Okay. Run it again with a fresh environment. Okay, this looks more promising. Okay, now let's open up our ports again. 3000, 3002, 3003. That was the wallet. That's the wallet back end is 8180. 8080. 3003. Redis, I don't need externally. Postgres, I don't need. I don't know what this Trafic even is, but I assume it's an analysis tool or something. Okay. So let's go back over here. Just in case, let's log out. Okay, is this, the server is still up. Okay. Let me add my admin key. Sign in. Okay, from here, I'm going to add an xpub. I'm going to use the xpriv to get it. Add it. Boom. Okay. Okay, so in theory now, I should be able to log out. Log back in with the user's xpriv. Okay, we are here. So now let's go to 3002. All right, for demonstration purposes only, the wallet works. So this would be like what a client tool would use. I'm guessing this is going to be like in relation to if yours wallet were to use this, it would do the same capabilities as this page does. Don't know that I need to sign up for that yet. Well, maybe. Okay. Sure. I'll throw my mnemonic in here. So I'm going to get this is going to be a brand new user altogether. And it's probably, I don't know if it's going to register. Who knows what's going to happen here. Save that. Log in now. Okay. So if I go back over to the admin side, do we have more? Oh, let me go back in as the admin again. Okay, there's now a second user in here. And they have registered an access key. So that sign up process must have somehow gone through whatever and registered a user here. Now, does this give me any access to anything about? No. View. I guess let me just figure out which one's which. 1559. And this one was at 1600. Okay, so this is that new user. Let's go back into here. Ooh, got two copies of it open. So if I wanted to send money to, well, I don't have any money. How can I receive money? Well, I've got this username. Did I put in the David.case? I think I must put in my email address and it took that off. I don't have any address, which I guess makes sense. So is the only way to get transactions in here to receive them via PayMail? I think we need to find out more about the APIs we've got available. So let's take a look here. Okay, so wallet front end, that's what we're just looking at. This is like what you could use as a web wallet, but I think it's kind of an example. The wallet backend. So that must be the backend for this. I think we might not need either of those things. Block header service. Let's actually go here for a second. GitHub. Block headers service. Oh, there. Oh, that's client. Service. I happen to know on this project there is a Swagger. So let's go to localhost 8080 Swagger. Okay, so this is for the block headers client. I've started using this, kind of standing this up more and more, and this is going to be a real nice kind of standard clean piece. And the idea is many people would be running these things. They're very lightweight. All it does is syncs block headers and gives you an access to query kind of the state of the chain. I'm going to guess I can use the same API or the same URL. So wallet admin wallet. So let's see if we go to wallet. No, not wallet. 3003. Yeah, that's that one. That's 3000. Okay. So we do have this is the API. Oh, it looks like maybe a bunch of deprecated stuff. This is the API for the wallet. So there's invitations. What is a contact? I wonder. Is that I was thinking that was at the user side, but it looks like it's not. Must be some way that there's like a friend request process or something through. Man, I'm getting lost. Okay, get rid of you. We'll come back to that. There's definitely contact information. Okay, you can even create a contact. Okay, so you have to do that through the API, it looks like. Admin, let's skip all the admin stuff because the admin stuff. Okay, let's see what we got for configuration. Oops. Try it out. Looks like xpub and auth. So where I'm going to do something here. For my user, can I do a xpub? I'm going to just do this in code. Oh, shoot. Well, I just stopped everything. That's great. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Let's wait for it to stop and start it back up again. I wish I could find some docs about. Let's actually look at kind of what are the. I don't know how much stuff is maintained in this code base versus how much stuff are external projects. So I want to go to so like block header service is an external project. I know that. SPV wallet admin. It looks like that's a standalone project. SPV wallet. That is the project I'm in right now, yet it's still loading it from Docker Hub. I think that's fine. So key concepts. Yeah. Functionality. So it looks like my main mechanism to get data into and out of this is via the paymail interface. Oh, developer's guide. Okay. So there is a Go client already. That's cool. Bump beef, yeah. If anyone's got a question about and the stuff I'm just skipping over, I totally it's kind of at a different layer than what I'm trying to figure out right now. I mean, I actually have a pretty good grasp on the underlying concepts of how these systems are supposed to put together, but I'm not real clear on the mechanics. Okay, so if I look at the Go client, so let's actually go back to GitHub. SPV wallet Go client. I mean, honestly, I should probably look at the TypeScript one if we're just going to fool around with stuff because it's easier to do that. Admin and non-admin all. Okay. So I can get a user's keys. Are these must be the actual, yes. So it's telling me which of the server's endpoints this hits and supports. All right. I'm gonna have to, I think up a nice little test scenario for us to actually play with and write out. So I'm gonna come back to this after a little break, and I'll start another stream for the next phase of looking into how I use this. I don't really have any specific thing I'm trying to accomplish other than just kind of wrap my head around how I would merge the existing backend pieces I have with this tooling to kind of get closer aligned to exactly how I can take advantage of this better. So that's been an initial look through this stuff, and I'll come back later with the next round. Bye-bye.